I am Zain Mustafa. This is a story of my personal journey. I started asking myself these questions. Who am I? Where did I come from? What are my roots? What is my cultural diversity? And most of all, what does it mean to be Pakistani today? So I started traveling. I started finding myself ancient sites and really trying to retrace the steps of my ancestors. I found heritage sites that either weren't known about or we'd heard of, and the caravan grew. More and more people started joining me, more and more people started traveling with me, and before I knew it, Cube EduTours had been born. I realized that most of these places not only were inaccessible, but also there was very little information available. And internally, within my own office, we started creating guidebooks so that not only would the travelers with me get some verbal information, but they would also get a printed hard copy of the history of the locations to take back with them. That was the first step in the evolution of the EduTours. Then we started looking at drawings, how to look at these buildings in a better manner, how to understand them better, how to see them better, how to be able to take them back, take those memories back in a much deeper, almost spiritual level. And before we knew it, we were looking at local storytellers. We were beginning to enjoy the local cuisine, trying to figure out what were the musicians like. We started looking at folklore, folk music, whether it was Sufi or not. And before I knew it, several times a year, we were doing trips all across Pakistan, 50 sites, from Nagar Pakar at one corner to Kailash at the other end. And it just grew and evolved and grew and became a really solid, content-rich travel experience. Interestingly enough, over the years, these EduTours have become much richer than I had originally imagined. And the caravan has grown. And we've now come to a point where I'm not sure if I would say it's revolutionary necessarily, but the academic side of it has certainly started challenging how we normally learn about our history and about where we've come from and who we are. And get people involved who are not just looking at Pakistan as a closed environment, that we are actually connected to this region, connected to other cultures and other histories across Europe and across Northern Africa even. Southeast Asia is a much larger bioregion, and these are, for me, the interesting developments that can be considered. It would be an amazing time to get more people involved, to get more contributors, to get more people to participate and join in this caravan of experiences, multi-layered experiences from one end of the country to the other, and start a conversation that's much more global. If we are in a digital space, there's no better time than this to come on board and become one of the caravan of the EduTour family. And now that you know who I am, I'd like to invite you on our journey of self-discovery.